Left-sided, other fine-minded. Left-sided, other fighter. Run never breaks in hiding pain. Left stands without we fade.
What's good, everybody? My name is Onalena Imarumula, and the E stands for everything exciting. You are watching Revv Network TV. I hope you guys are ready for this game. I hope you guys are ready. But yeah, I just want to give a special shout out to Adam. I see you, Adam. I see that you've been waiting for quite some time. So thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for that. Yeah, today we have Argentina versus Austria. Am I excited for this? If I tell you, you won't believe me, but 100%. If you haven't voted for the team that you think will win, this is very important. Remember, how are you doing, Adam? How are you doing? How are you doing? How are you doing? I hope you're good, man. I hope you're good, and I hope you're proper today and you're ready to basically witness this. So if you haven't voted for the team that you think will most likely win today, take time and vote. Right? Take time and vote using the poll that is on your screen. And also, we have a new robot here on the live stream, so it is important that you also subscribe, because I kind of want to see my robot working. You know, I want to see it working. So when you subscribe, it kind of sends you a little message there to kind of welcome you to the Revv Network TV squad. Basically, I haven't found a name for the community, but I think the time for it will come. Eventually. Which team are you going with, Adam? Let me know. But I know it's obvious anyways. I know it's a bit obvious. You're going with Argentina, yeah. Just like a lot of people, anyways. Just like a lot of people are also going through with Argentina. But do not rule Austria out just yet. But yeah, nonetheless. Yeah, I knew it. I know. And you're not the only one who's like with Argentina. I think everybody is gonna be with Argentina today. Hence, I'm hoping that, you know, Austria can just surprise people. I know it's a long shot. But if they can just surprise people once, nyana, that would be dope. But nonetheless, I think we should check the formation. Let me just find a way to put it in here. Formation. Yeah. That's the formation. All right. Where are we? Yeah. So this is the formation of the two teams that are playing today. Wait. I wanna see. I see. Okay. That's the formation of the two teams that we have today. We have Martinez as the goalkeeper, and this is Argentina on this side. I don't know if you can see my mouse. I don't know why my mouse is not there, but yeah, my mouse is not there. But this is Argentina on this side. We have Martinez, we have Medina, Martinez again. It kind of starting to look like it's a family business, but yeah, we have Romero, Molina, De Paul, McAllister. Then there's Fernandez, Almada. Another Martinez. So many Martinezes on this Argentina squad Too many Martinez's. Let me open up my live chat through here, because this is the monitor that I use for my live chat actually. I have two monitors that I use. One is for my live chat and one is for like my streaming thingy. My streaming what do you call it? Yes, my streaming software. So I need to open up the chats on my phone so that I can be able to see the comment as I go through all of this. I want to be able to see the comments. So let me just open this up on my phone. Yeah, let me just give it up. Yeah, here we are. Thanks so much also for letting them know. It's a problem. Thanks so much, Adam, for letting them know that they should subscribe. Like, most importantly, you should like also, because the more you like, the more people we have coming through. That is basically how the algorithm works. Yeah, the algorithm. But we also have another Martinez and we have Lionel Messi, right? And in terms of what team is this? Austria. In terms of Austria, they have Schlager. They have Schlager. There is Leima. Almost sounds like Neymar, but yeah, there's Leima. There's Alaba. There's Danso. There's Posh. Seawald. Sklaga. Sabitzer. There's Wana. There's Schmidt. And there's Gregorich. I think they should just said they should have just said Gregory. I think it was gonna be better if they could have just said Gregory. But those are the lineup for the two teams that are currently playing. Those are gonna be the two teams. So yeah. Well, hi to the stream and also give a prediction. Yeah, and also you should give yours. I want to see the score actually. We have been watching interesting games, very unpredictable games. So it's important that you also share the scores. Very important. But yeah, the biggest announcement is that as we get out of the group stages, I think I'm gonna get new moderators. I think so. Yeah. But not a lot actually. I'm not gonna get a lot of moderators. I think it's just gonna be the regular people that have been coming here, because I think it's gonna be very difficult to handle this live streams, especially when it comes to the knockout stages and all of that. The bots that are sending messages and all of that, it's gonna be very hard to manage. Yeah. But yeah, we're gonna be appointing new moderators soon. Already. The match is starting in 20 minutes. I just wanted to take this time to kind of how should I put it, to kind of have this, because it has been a while since I started live streams this early. The match is gonna start in 20 minutes, but it has been a minute since I took time and started the stream early, just to catch up, just to talk about the game itself, just to have a conversation, because a lot of times I've been starting late, basically. That's what I'm gonna say. But I decided to take this time and just start a stream early so that we can just have our own build up to the game, basically. But I see you saying that 4-2. I think Messi will score a goal or two. Yeah, Messi. I don't think Messi can go without scoring a goal. That is the nice part about Messi. That is like one of the most positive sides of being a fan of Messi, because you know that despite whatever may happen, Messi will never disappoint you. I think that is one of the reasons he's one of the good players. You know that whatever happens, he will never disappoint you. Like, he will always be, you understand? He'll never disappoint you. But yeah, that is one of the reasons why I trust Messi. One of the reasons. But as I said, let's just focus on the two teams, right? I think we should go to the two teams and look at the insights. So the insights are saying that Messi's hat-trick against Algeria took him to 16 World Cup goals, level with Klose's record, who's currently, I think, the highest goal scorer in the World Cup. And it says that Messi's hat-trick against Algeria made him the oldest player to score twice in a World Cup match at 38. 38, yeah, he scored 16 goals. 16 goals. So he's the oldest player to have scored twice in the World Cup. We're still waiting for Cristiano Ronaldo to break that record. We are still waiting for him to break that record. Messi's only the second player in history to score in 5 different World Cups. Like I said, we are still waiting on Ronaldo again. But no shots. No shots. We're not firing shots at Ronaldo, but I think it's kind of like, I don't know, it's kind of like a problem. It's kind of like a problem. He should be chasing the statistics. I feel like he's chasing the wrong statistics. And the goals that he scored in the Saudi League shouldn't be counted. Maybe it shouldn't be counted as much, right? Because the competition is just, it's not medium, it's bad competition. So scoring against bad competition, but nonetheless, it is his career goals. It is his career goals. Messi turns 99 2 days after this match, yet recorded a hat-trick 5 days ago. Okay, he turns 39. Messi's old, but it's good to see that he's still healthy enough to be able to run the whole 90 minutes and to even score. That's a bit impressive. Austria are unbeaten in their last 6 matches until today. Unbeaten in 6 matches until today. But nonetheless, they had a draw with, I see there's a draw with Bosnia here. I think this was the qualifying or the friendlies, I don't know. But they didn't win all of their matches. Saying they're unbeaten does not necessarily mean that they won all of their matches. It simply means that they didn't lose. They also have a draw. I still don't understand why they still count draws as being unbeaten. But nonetheless, moving on. Austria needed an own goal and wait, they needed an end goal and a stoppage time strike to see off Jordan. I don't know what this means. An own goal. I don't know what that means, but I'm just gonna skip. Konrad Lamir is expected to shift from midfield to right back to cover for Posh. I don't know any of these guys, honestly. I don't know any of these guys that are playing for. I don't know any of these guys that are playing for Austria. But they say it is projected to finish second in Group J and face Spain. That's gonna be a tough one. Anyways, let me see Group J. Let us go to Group J. Let me just put it. I think I should put this back on the screen. I want to see the groups. Group J. Let's see the standings. I want to put this. Yeah. Let's see the standings of Group J. Let's see the other teams. They're expected to finish second. Let's see. I want to see. Okay, there's Jordan. Oh, they have 3 points. That's why. Yeah, that is a bit obvious. But anyways, why are they expecting them to finish second as if like they will beat all the other teams? Because you don't know if they will beat Algeria. They beat Jordan, yes. But what about Algeria? Are you too sure that they're gonna beat Algeria? Welcome back, Carlton. Yeah, Carlton. I still remember your name also. Carlton and Adam. You guys have been pretty active, so thank you so much for that. But yeah, I don't know why they are just assuming that, you know, they will beat each and every single team this year, because I think they are left with Algeria. They beat Jordan, unfortunately for Jordan. But Algeria is still in the competition, and after today, it's gonna be a different story. Because they won't be getting 3 points, right? It means that they are just gonna get 3 points. So what if they lose to Jordan? Then Jordan goes, oh, they've already beat Jordan, Algeria. Yeah. But if they lose to Algeria, because I think Algeria still has to play with, yeah, it's only Jordan and Austria left. And they can do it. They can try. But nonetheless, they are expected to finish second and qualify. I don't want Algeria to go. I think Jordan should be eliminated. Not Algeria. But the most interesting, where is it? Where's the one for Egypt? Yeah, the most interesting. That's one of my favorite ones. You see this one? That's one of my favorite groups. Group G. Egypt being number 1 right now. That's one of my favorites. And then Iran being number 2. This is great. This is beautiful to see, honestly. That's one of the beautiful groups. Very beautiful to see. Iran being number 2, Egypt being number 1. You understand? Iran being number 2, Egypt being number 1. These two teams, I don't like these two teams, honestly. I don't like Belgium. New Zealand, I don't have much of a problem with it, but I don't like Belgium. Honestly, I don't like Belgium, and I'm happy that Belgium they lost. I'm happy that they lost. Oh, they had a draw. They didn't lose. Yeah, but nonetheless, I'm happy that they had a draw. 2 points. But I want them to lose to New Zealand the next time. I want them to lose to New Zealand because I don't want Belgium. I don't want Belgium. Maybe because of it's mainly because of Lukaku. I don't like Lukaku. And Lukaku is one of the worst players for me, honestly. I think maybe he in the past he used to be very good, but right now, yeah, I think they should have more points. Which team are you talking about? Which team? But I think Iran, I just want Iran to get through, honestly. I just want Iran to get through. With Iran going through, I will be very happy. I will be very happy. I do not like, what is this team? I do not like Belgium. I do not like Belgium. It used to be a good team. But yeah, I don't like bigger teams, actually. Just to explain. There are these teams that I do not like. But I think with Argentina, I can make an exception with Argentina. I can make an exception. I do not like this. Who's Ronaldo's team? Portugal. I do not like Portugal. Spain, I don't have much of a problem with it. But as I said yesterday, I still believe Morocco can take on Spain. Morocco can take Spain. But nonetheless, we move. It is currently how many minutes? 10 minutes left until we see this game. 10 minutes only. And also, please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Yeah, subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Ronaldo is like, he reminds me of Lukaku, actually. Lukaku reminds me of Ronaldo. He cannot perform anymore. Remember that Ronaldo is scoring against people in Saudi, and you know what happens in Saudi, right? Remember that there was a time where it was trending that the goalkeeper can stop the match to go and smoke hookah. Hubbly, basically. He can go and smoke Hubbly and then come back in the game also. So those people are not 2 feet to, they're not 2 feet. For me, if Ronaldo performs well in this World Cup, I won't talk bad about Ronaldo anymore. But if he still struggles like this, I think I'm just gonna make peace. Neymar is finished. Neymar is done. I think it's done with Neymar. But with Neymar, it is mainly because of the injuries. I don't think he had a great run. I think we didn't really get to see Neymar's potential and all of that. But I think it's what happens when you are a good player. When you are a good player, I think so. But nonetheless, welcome back, Candy Khan. Welcome back. It's nice to see you guys back, honestly. Like, seeing you guys coming back again and again. It's nice to see you guys back. And also, that's because the reason I'm saying it's nice to see you guys back is because after this group stages, I'm gonna be looking for other moderators. So I'm gonna be adding other moderators just to help out with the things, because I think once we start reaching the knockout stages, it's gonna be a lot more worse. I've been getting a lot of spam messages in the chat, so yeah, but we will see. So I'm busy checking, and honestly, I'm busy checking the regulars, the people who are engaging and all of that. And next time is next time, basically. How long until we see Austria lose to Argentina? Austria won't take Argentina, but they can try. I've been told to never lose hope. So I never lose hope. No matter what happens. No matter. But Austria, honestly, let me see. Austria, which team did they beat? Okay, they beat Jordan, yeah. Jordan is not too, it's not such a strong team. It's not too bad, but I don't see this as like a very strong team and all. But yeah, I don't see it as a very strong team. They beat Tunisia 1-0. And this says a lot about Austria now. Beating Tunisia 1-0. Because with Tunisia, that is like your chance to score goals. That is your chance to score goals. If you beat Tunisia 1-0, it means like you are a bit questionable. You are a bit questionable. Who is this injured? Who is injured? Is this Austria? I think it's Austria. Who is injured? I see an injury there. What's going on? What's going on? A broken leg. I think there's a broken leg there. But yeah, they beat Tunisia 1-0. So this kind of says a lot about them. You know, Tunisia, that is like your chance to score goals. When you are faced with Tunisia, you have to just score goals. Score as many as you can. You are given that chance to score. If you don't utilize it nicely, it's a... Okay, they won 5-1 against Ghana. Okay, that's nice. Also 1-0 against South Korea. What is your prediction? My prediction, I think 3-0, 3-0, 3-0 straight. Not 3-1, not 3-2, not 3 anything, 3-0. I think 3-0 will most likely be the score today. That is my prediction. A young 3-0, a young 3-0 would do wonders. A young 3-0 would do wonders for me. So I think that is most likely what could happen actually. 3-0, yeah, a 3-0 score. But this time around, I don't think Messi can score 3 goals. I don't think it's gonna be 3 goals for Messi. But 3-0. 3-0. Yeah, they can get more. They can get more, but it's possible for them to get more. But I think 3-0 is just like because they're not playing against Tunisia, basically. You know, as much as they are playing. They are Argentina and they are a big team. It's not like they are playing against Argentina. I mean Tunisia, which is that is where we were supposed to say 7 goals, 8 goals, maybe 10 if they were playing against Tunisia. But yeah, since they're playing against Austria, I think we can just simply say 1-0. Not 1-0, 3-0. I mean 3-0. I don't know if Austria will be able to score a goal. We can only tell. We'll only be able to tell as time goes. As time goes. It is now they're getting inside of the pitch. I'm waiting actually. I'm waiting. I've missed this matches actually. I've missed watching these teams play. That is one thing that I missed. Watching these teams play, it is something that I've been missing for a minute. But yesterday also it was not too bad when it comes to the games that we're playing. When did Spain play? Let me check. Yesterday, or Spain played on the 21st. I think it was yesterday. Yes, what am I saying? Yeah, it was not too bad yesterday. Spain, Belgium, Uruguay. You know, Cape Verde is starting to impress me also. I think it's one of the teams that's like starting to surprise me. I'm starting to be surprised with the way that they hold on to these teams. And the fact that they managed to score 2 goals. 2 equalizer, 2 goals. That's pretty impressive. Honestly, that's pretty impressive. That's a bit impressive. Not a bit, it's too impressive. But later on we have Argentina. Oh, France. Today's Argentina. Right now it's Argentina and Austria. Then later on there's France and Iraq. Actually, I felt too bad for Iraq. Then one of the most interesting ones, I think it will most likely be Norway and Senegal. This one is going to be interesting. But as of Iraq also, I feel bad for Iraq. I don't want to. I feel bad for Iraq. What's the fun fact, Adam? Share the fun fact. But I feel bad for Iran. AI prediction is 2-0. AI is crazy. Don't listen to AI. Do not listen to AI. That AI is crazy. 2-0. That AI is crazy. And remember that AI cannot... How should I say it? AI predicts based on the statistics, maybe the last 5 games and whatever. As we can see the match, we watch these games, we know what goes on in these games. Do not listen to AI. Algeria is not such a big team. Hence I said that. You remember I said they were able to win. I think they beat Ghana 5-0 somewhere, if I'm not wrong, or 5-1. But I mentioned that they struggled against Tunisia. So if you see a team struggling against Tunisia, Do you know Tunisia's 2026 World Cup run? Do you know how bad that is? So if you see a team struggling against Tunisia, that on its own already speaks a lot of volumes. Hence, I'm able to undermine what is this, Spain. I'm able to undermine Spain this season because of their performance against Cape Verde. They still have a lot to prove, but I don't think 2-0. I think 3-0 they can take it. AI, I wouldn't listen to AI. I wouldn't listen to AI, even though it might be right sometimes, but I wouldn't pay mind, basically. Don't focus too much on it. You know the game. We know the game. We know the game. We know. What's good? What's good? What's good? Linda Land. What's good, Linda Land? Thank you so much for tuning in on Twitch, and also thank you so much for that compliment. Yeah, thank you. I don't know what to say, but thank you so much for that. And yeah, I think I'm not on Discord, guys. I'm not on Discord. I'm not on Discord. Unfortunately, I am not on Discord. I'm not on Discord, but you can just put through your, what is this? You can just send your thing. I'll follow you once I create an account. For now, I'm not on Discord. I think that's like an extra, an extra thing for me to focus on. So yeah, that's why I'm not on Discord. But we're currently live on 4 platforms today: Twitch, TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook. That's the first time I'm streaming on these 4 platforms in a very long time. A very, very long time. I've just been streaming on Twitch and YouTube. Actually, TikTok, I have a big problem with TikTok. I don't know if I have a problem with TikTok or TikTok has a problem with me, but I know that there is a problem somewhere between me and TikTok. Because Argentina is a world-class attacking team which is led by the GOAT, Lionel Messi. When you say second, what do you mean? Are you saying Lionel Messi is the second GOAT? Who's the first? Who's the first GOAT? Who's the first GOAT? When you say second, I wanna hear that part. I'm more interested in that part of second. Second. I'll just wait for you to answer. Oh, he's the first. Yeah. He's the first. He's the only GOAT. He's the only GOAT. And Austria won 3-0 against Jordan. Yeah, but those are just smaller teams. These are just smaller teams, honestly. I don't rate them based on that. I cannot rate them based on that. I cannot rate Austria based on that. I will rate them on their performance today. They haven't played against a bigger team that was like really challenging them and their ability. So this will be the first time they are playing against a team that can really challenge their ability. And I'm saying, as much as we might say that, Austria has beat these 2 teams and whatever, it's a different story. It's not a problem. Thank you so much for pulling through. Thank you so much for being you. It is the second time I see you being the first person to be here sharing comments before the stream even starts. So do not worry. Thank you so much for pulling through. Thank you so much for pulling through. It is almost time for the game that we have been waiting for. And that is the game between Austria and Argentina. If you haven't voted for the team that you think will most likely come out victorious today, it is the time to do so and vote. And please do not forget to like, subscribe, and most importantly, share your thoughts in the comment section, as long as it has something to do with hip-hop or an interesting fact, basically. But yeah, as long as it's football, it's the World Cup, it's interesting, and it's respectful, feel free to share it. It's a safe space. It's a safe space. It's a very safe space. Don't worry. And also, guys, we should stay away from Ronaldo today. I don't know why I'm bringing Ronaldo into this conversation. Let us witness the GOAT. The actual GOAT, the one and only GOAT days. There's no any other GOAT in this World Cup.
They signed a new deal with Austria after 4 years in charge.
I feel bad for Austria, honestly. I'm starting to have that feeling of a concern. One thing I love about Argentina is that they don't play like these other teams that constantly just surprise us out of the blue. You know, we know them of being good teams and out of the blue. And the game officially begins. The game officially begins. So as I was saying, they're not like these teams that like kind of surprise us. We know them as good teams. All of the sudden, out of the blue, they are no longer good. I think Argentina's performance is gonna stay proper throughout the competition. There's also one of the teams that I'm rooting for in terms of the World Cup, title. I think Argentina also. I'm rooting for Argentina alongside France and Morocco. Those are my 3 teams. Only 3 teams. Okay, Austria with a through ball. It is still early. It is still early for. You don't need stress, Argentina. Make sure today you don't need stress. Because it seems like every single time I talk too good about a team, they always find a way to. It's kind of surprise me in a way. So I think Argentina should just make sure that they don't disappoint us today. If you haven't voted for the team that you think will most likely win, please vote. But if you're watching on any other platform that does not have an option to vote, comment with the team that you think will most likely win. 92% of the voters are saying Argentina, 7% saying a draw, 7% saying Austria. 7% a draw, 7% Austria. So yeah. As I'm saying, I hope they just do not disappoint us. I have a lot of hope in Argentina today. I have a lot of hope in Argentina. I don't know why this game is starting too slow like this, but yeah. Let's see what happens. I'll just give it 10 minutes from now. I'll give it 10 minutes from now and see. Because it's a bit slow, but it's the beginning. But I like games that start with action. I love action. I want the game that starts with pressure, action. You know, those are my types of games, honestly. Those are my types of games. Those are my types of games. Okay, Argentina, come on. Penalty? No penalty. No penalty. I thought it was a penalty. Where is the ref focusing? What is he focusing on? What is the ref focusing on? What is he focusing on? I thought it was going to be a penalty, but nonetheless, that was the first touch from Messi. You can tell with how the whole stadium just changed, basically, from that tap. You can tell. Okay, we have an injury. We have an injury. So early on in the game, there's already a man down for Argentina. That's Martinez, I think. But I think it was supposed to be a penalty, honestly. That one. And it was inside of the box. inside of the penalty box. 2 men. It's supposed to be a penalty. It's supposed to be a penalty. What is the ref doing here? Ref, we need a penalty. We need a penalty. We need a penalty. Come on. I'm crying for penalties a lot. It sounds like I'm a Ronaldo fan. But that's still very fine to see if there was a penalty. For me, it kind of looked like it was one. Kind of looks like it is a penalty. But let us just wait and hear what VAR says. Let us just wait and hear what they decide. What is the decision? What is the decision? What are we deciding? What are we deciding? What? Is it a penalty? What's going on? Why is it taking so long? Why is it taking so long? Why is it taking so long? This is a penalty. 2 against 1. 2 against 1 man. This is supposed to be a penalty. This is actually a penalty. Let me just wait for the results. But it's taking too long anyways. It's taking too much time. It's taking too much time. It's taking a lot of time. What's the decision, ref? Is it a penalty? Yes, it's a penalty. Actually, they shouldn't give Messi this penalty. They're gonna cost Messi a lot of problems. Now Messi is gonna be compared to somebody else who I do not want to mention. They shouldn't give Messi this penalty. But it is a penalty nonetheless for Argentina. Are they giving it to Messi? He should refuse this Messi. He should refuse this penalty. Messi. Messi's gonna miss. Is he gonna miss? I wanna see this. How did Messi miss a penalty? Let me see. What? Messi? Damn. A miss. Lionel Messi missing a penalty. Wow. A missed penalty. I didn't think I would see the day. I didn't think I would see it. I'd see the day. Oh. How do you miss a penalty? Like, how does that happen? How does that happen, Messi? That was too bad, honestly. That was bad. I was expecting better from Messi. It seems like Argentina, Messi. But he could have refused. He could have refused to take that penalty nonetheless.
Saw the keeper going the right way, so he's trying to put it more in the corner. Really put it right, finish a little bit. You see the keeper going the same way, but
10 minutes in, 0 Argentina, 0 Austria. But only one of these two teams had a penalty, and that team is Argentina. What a disappointment.
just waiting for it to really breaking the record. I've always said it's such a remote. From Lagos street to the global stage, we thrive. Every story we keep the dream
alive. I don't know anymore. I was kind of expecting a lot more from Argentina. That's not the Argentina I ordered. This is definitely not the Argentina I ordered. I didn't order this type of Argentina. It misses penalties. This is not the one I ordered, honestly. The Argentina I ordered could have scored that penalty. But nonetheless, a free kick for Austria outside, closer to the center of the pitch. Okay. I'm starting to, I think I'm gonna change my mind after let me just wait until 20 minutes. I know I said I'm gonna wait until 10 minutes, but I'm changing my mind because who misses a penalty? I thought South Africa was like the only team that is capable of missing penalties, but Messi, I never thought I'd see the day when I see Messi miss a penalty. That was disappointing. He's never gonna find peace. Hence, when he took that penalty, I said, if I was Messi, I was definitely gonna refuse to take that penalty, because even if he could have scored that penalty, there's still gonna be a lot. But right now, because people were still gonna talk about him when he scored the penalty, they were still gonna discredit the goal if it turned out to be a goal. But then again, he misses. That will be a different conversation, but that was too bad. It'll make things worse. Missing a penalty. Why again are they giving the penalties to Messi? Why is it that they're only trusting one person in the team to take penalties? There are other players. I don't know who, but there are other players. There are other players that could have took that penalty. With Messi, there's just a lot of pressure on him when he takes penalties. He knows, I think he's also aware that once I take a penalty, I will be the talking point. So he knows that even if it happens that I score, I'm still going to be a talking point because I scored through a penalty. I think that is most likely the case. I'm not saying he missed deliberately, but I think he kind of made things worse for himself. But still, if he scored, they were still going to be talking about him also. That, you guys used to say Ronaldo scores with penalties. All of a sudden, Messi scoring with a penalty. And all of a sudden, penalties are now good. You understand? So I think it is Messi thinking that was a strategy from Messi. He didn't want to score a penalty because he knew that he knew that you guys were going to talk about him. That's why he didn't score that penalty. He could have scored. That penalty, Messi could have scored that penalty. The only reason he didn't score, it was because he knows you guys will be talking about him, saying that he scores with penalties, he's no longer a good player, wada. So he's avoiding all that controversy, hence he didn't score. Oradile says that Messi is finished. He must give youngsters a child. You're saying a child or a chance. All right. Anyways, welcome back, Oratile. But listen to what I'm saying. Listen to my reason. There's a very big reason, right? There's a big reason. If I was on a podcast, I was gonna say, let me cook. If I was on a podcast, what I'm saying is, if Messi scored that penalty, he was gonna become like Ronaldo. You know, they were gonna say, now even Messi is scoring with penalties. You guys used to discredit penalties, saying that they don't count. So now, because it is your goal, it counts. So I know that Messi is strategic. There was a strategy. You must think about it. Think about it. You know, you must think about it deeply. There was a strategy from Messi. You could tell that he did not want to score. The way he was just relaxed. He was just relaxed. He just wanted to give it to the goalkeeper. But he missed. And it's hard to reason for him. But yeah, I think there was a strategy. The fact that he doesn't want to be remembered as the person who scores through penalties. Yeah, I think that's it. But I don't think he's too finished. We can judge him based on a penalty. He wants to score. He wants to create chances and score. He doesn't rely on penalties. I think this is a statement to Ronaldo and his fans, basically. So Messi is still much capable of changing the narrative of the game, basically. Austria inside of the penalty box. I don't see this game nicely. I don't see what Austria is trying to do, but I'm starting to get a bit worried with this gameplay from Argentina. I'm starting to be a bit worried. 16 minutes in, 0 Argentina, 0 Austria. But then again, I think throughout everything, it is always important that I kind of remain hopeful, basically. Yeah, I think I should always remain hopeful, regardless of the situation, regardless of how things may be looking. I disagree. He needed that goal to become the World Cup top goal scorer. No, the thing is that he will score. He will score. He doesn't want his goal, you know, the goal that makes him the World Cup's top goal scorer to come from a penalty. He doesn't want that. He wants to score. He wants to score himself. I'm telling you, he's gonna score. He wants to be able to score on his own. So trust in Messi. Guys, Messi is the GOAT. Messi is the GOAT. Give him time. That's all I'm gonna say. Give him time. Let me add something here. The only thing that I can say is to give him time. Give Messi time, he will surprise you. He will surprise us. You see. This is what Messi is known for. He wants to be able to score himself. He doesn't want this thing of I scored because of this, that, because he knows we speak too much. We are gonna judge him regardless. He knows there's gonna be a lot of judgment against him. So this is Messi. As much as he needed that goal, he will score on his own. He's gonna be able to score on his own. So yeah. He's gonna be able to score on his own. 20 minutes in. I don't think this half will end. Actually, let me not say this half, the game. But maybe the half, yeah. I don't think the half will end without a Messi goal. If you just saw that attempt from Messi, he doesn't need penalties. He's capable of creating his own chances, and that is the same thing that he is proving right now in this game. Nonetheless, today Messi will end up as the number 1 goal scorer. Nonetheless, he will end up as the goal scorer when this game ends. They want the yellow card. What is going on? Do they want the yellow card? Actually, I hope it's not too bad. I hope it's not that bad of an. I hope it's not a bad injury. Basically, I hope it's not a bad injury. Wanna see what happened? That is not too bad. That is not too bad. That is not too bad. That was not too bad. Let me see. Okay, guys, I'm sorry for that. I just remember that today I'm live streaming on all of the 4 platforms, but I see the comments from Levi saying that 3 Argentina, 1 Austria. I see that prediction, and what is my thought on that? I see you on Facebook actually, Levi. What is my thought in that situation? I don't think Austria will score. I'm still gonna say it again. I do not think Austria will be able to score today. I don't think they'll be able to score, and maybe 3 for Argentina is still like a conversation that can be had. We can still talk about that, but I just do not think Austria will score. But I think also 3, maybe let's, for now to be safe, let's say 2-0 win. I don't see the 1 for Austria until they surprise me though. I can be wrong, but I'll just wait for them to prove me wrong. At this point, I still stand with that basically. Until they score. I'm just gonna keep that until they score. Okay, Austria with an attempt. I should stop talking about these teams because it seems like every time I speak about a team, they start with their attempts. I think I need to keep quiet. Corner kick for Austria. I don't want any more surprises. That is the thing. I'm tired of these surprises that I've been seeing. Okay, there was a missed chance from Austria, in all honesty. If I'm just being honest, they missed that chance. 81% of the voters are saying Argentina, 8% is saying a draw, 12% is saying Austria. And it is going to be a hydration break. But as I was saying, my thought is basically one. A lot of people are still going to be talking about that penalty even after this game. People are going to be talking about this penalty even after the end of this game. But I think the fact that Messi is going to score a goal should like cancel the noise a bit. Messi doesn't like penalties anymore. I'm kidding. I just like Messi, honestly. The reason I'm like speaking like this is mainly because I like Messi, and I think he's a great player basically. I believe he's a great player, so that is like one of the reasons why I'm not trying to justify the action. While I know deep down that it was a very bad that was a bad miss. That was a bad miss from Argentina. That was their chance to get ahead. I don't know what went wrong, but yeah.
To the game, and we spoke about the press before the game and how Argentina are gonna be able to deal with it. Will they manage to deal with it? Early on in the game, they did very well. Here we see McAllister dropping in between the centre back. That's the Austria press. Everybody's front-footed. They try and swarm the Argentina team. Here you can see 6 players around the ball, but because Argentina is so tidy and neat with the ball, they managed to get up down the left flank.
It is currently a hydration break. If you haven't voted for the team that you think will win, This is your time to do so. If you think Argentina will win, of course, and you should also vote for Argentina. But also, if you think Austria stands a chance, also vote for Austria. Whichever team you think will be able to win, vote for it. And yeah, thank you so much to everybody that has watched and is watching on whatever platform we are live on right now. On whatever platform. My problem with Facebook so far is the fact that they end my live streams a lot, so it is a bit irritating with Facebook. TikTok, they limit my reach, and I think I'm actually gonna stop going. I think this is most likely my last time on TikTok, maybe. On TikTok, TikTok is kind of a problem. TikTok is a bit of a problem. Yes.
We step on the stage, lights flash, we own the night. Every beat, every line, we bring the city to life. Feel the rhythm, feel the pulse, feel the wave that's rising. Every shout.
We are back. We are back. Let me do this actually. "27 minutes in, a missed penalty, less chances." This game is a bit slow, and I don't know why it's a bit slow. It was unexpected. I expected an intense game. After watching Egypt yesterday, I was kind of expecting an intense game. That is one of the reasons why I still believe that some of these African teams can take these bigger teams. They can take them. That's why I think Morocco can take these teams. I imagine this long time without a goal and a missed penalty on top of that. That makes it worse, honestly. That makes it worse. As much as I would wanna talk and say that Lionel Messi did 1 2 3 and 1 2 3, that one was a bad, the worst thing that he could have done to himself and his career, because he's gonna pay for it after this game. Corner kick for Austria. Corner number 2 for Austria. We need an attempt. We need a goal, actually. We need a goal. I think if it goes to halftime like this, then it will most likely end with a draw. If it goes to halftime like this, I think maybe it's gonna be a draw. That was a handsball, if I'm not wrong. Was it not a handsball? What is this? What is this? What is this?
really a lot of it's sure the shade of rednecks and
30 minutes in, a goalless 30 minutes. And honestly, there's not, I did not expect this. I did not expect this. I did not expect that this game could be this raw like this. I think it will be a draw, honestly. I'm starting to change my mind. He could have started with this performance, not the hat trick. Cannot start with the hat trick and then perform like this. We already expect a lot from you at this point. We have a lot of expectations. You cannot start with that fire performance and then give us this the second time. We don't deserve this. We need more energy. We need more. We need more. We need more. Okay, Argentina with a run and attack. Let's see. Guys. Kwenzakalani with the Argentinians? What's going on today? That's not the one we ordered. This one is from Demo. This one, it's not the original one. This is not the original Argentina we ordered. At 2 minutes in, a very slow game from Argentina. It's a bit disappointing. I need to check outside to see if it's raining. It sounds like it's raining, but it is currently 32 minutes. 0 Argentina, 0 Austria, and that honestly, if you just joined, if you thought that you missed, Messi is the only person who missed something, and there was a penalty given to him earlier on into the game. Yeah.
Stream Elements says, Revv Network TV is now live streaming sports, live, Argentina versus Austria. Don't be surprised if this ends up being a classic.
Argentina. There's nobody. You are alone. You are alone. Come on, Argentina. Come on, Argentina. Esh, Argentina. Esh. 30 minutes. It is almost half time. There has been more fouls than goals at this point. There's a man down. There's a man down there. Is he gonna stand up? I think they're trying to show the referee that somebody's down. Somebody's down. They're trying to show the referee that we have a man down, ref. What are you doing? Where is your focus? But the ref really does not care anymore. I think he's tired. He doesn't care anymore. The ref doesn't care anymore. He's tired of this. Let's take him forever. This is taking forever. This is taking forever. I need action. Okay, that's a run from Argentina. Ooh, yes, that is Messi. That is the types of things that we are looking for. Those are the types of goals that we are looking for. Messi said that I'm not gonna score through a penalty. He says I'm not gonna score through a penalty. I want to score on my own. Okay, there we have it now. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. I mentioned that Messi does not need a penalty. I said Messi does not need a penalty. He can score. Yeah. I want to play this comment. I want you guys to hear this comment. Does it play? I don't know why it's not playing. But yeah.
Oratile Seleka 1047 says, Messi is finished, he must give youngsters a child. Oratile Seleka 1047 says, Messi is finished, he must give youngsters a child.
Are you hearing that? Messi is not finished. He's still here. I don't know, I'm kidding. But we can't talk like that. We can't talk like that about the goal. Wait, what is going on? A fight is breaking out. There's a fight breaking out. What's going on? There's a fight breaking out. What's going on? You guys couldn't handle that goal. Is it because of the goal? Is all of this happening because of the goal from Messi? What happened? I want to see actually. Guys, from now on, never talk bad about Messi. a lot about Messi also, but yeah, what is going on here? What is going on? What's the fuss?
Yeah, he's a kid. He's a kid. I was looking up today in the stadium. Something's included. That wasn't I was at that. Yeah, that's extremely simple. There was shit exciting.
Axiangalola 4845 says, Hola Revv. Axiangalola 4845 says, Hello everyone.
Please do not mind my robot. I don't know if it's reading everything out or what, but I think it might just be reading everything out. What's good? What's good? What's good, X? What's good? What's good? How are you? How are you, my brother? How are you? I don't know why it's reading everything out. I need to switch this off actually. It's even reading the time. This one is crazy. This one is crazy. The top goal scorer. There we have it. There we have it. There we have it. Officially. He doesn't need penalties. He doesn't score through penalties. He scores by himself. He doesn't need penalties to score. That's like the traits of an actual GOAT. Those are the real traits of an actual GOAT. They're trying to break his legs now. They're trying to break his legs. They're trying to break his legs. Okay. Oh, yo, what's Ash? Why is it fiber? If it's fiber, I think I might know the real reason. Ash, fiber. Is it fiber? Are you using fiber? Because with mine, it's usually just a problem on my phone. It's usually just a problem on my phone. It can work very well, but I think yesterday there was a point I experienced internet issues. I think there was a game. Which game was playing yesterday that I missed? There's a game that I missed, or was it a day before? I'm not sure, but it was Curaçao. Yeah, it was Curaçao and Ecuador. But if it's fiber, it happens a lot. If you are using fiber, it happens a lot. Top goal scorer. Top goal scorer. Who is the top goal scorer? Nobody except Lionel Messi. I don't think anybody's gonna come through right now, especially not the GOAT. Your GOAT, actually, not my GOAT. My GOAT is the current top goal scorer, I think. Yeah, current top goal scorer. Okay, Austria with a build-up. Too many fouls. This game has just been too many fouls ever since the beginning. There's been a lot of fouls ever since it started.
Yusuf Hamdan Z2N says, I can't watch it. Yusuf Hamdan Z2N says, yeah, bye.
What is going on? What is going on here? Yeah, okay, it's not a problem, Yusuf. It's not a problem. It's not a problem. It's not a problem. Nonetheless, thank you so much for pulling through, like I said. For 45 minutes, 7 minutes of added time. Austria saved. Now we are talking. Let me check something. But what is going on? What is going on with Argentina today? Like, that was a deliberate kick. Come on, Austria. Surprise us. I like matches that have a lot of surprises. I love matches that have a lot of surprises. Unexpected twists. Those are my thing. I like unexpected twists. Okay. Messi on the ball. A save from Austria. But it's going to be a throw in for... Wait. Wasn't that supposed to be a throw in for Argentina? Anyways. "47 minutes in. 47 minutes in. But I'm just happy that Messi made up for that penalty despite everything that happened. He scored a goal and made up for that penalty. At least, because if they were going to go to halftime without a goal, honestly, that's just going to be something else. So nonetheless, I'm happy that he scored. He was never going to hear the end of it. I think he's still never going to hear the end of it, but the fact that he scored also kind of reduces the impact of the whole story, because I know a lot of people will still be talking about Messi's penalty.
LMC 9641 says, "Hello, brother."
What's good, Tapelo? What's good? Are you okay? Are you proper? What's going on here?
Thapalomni C 9641 says, "Hello, brother."
When you say when
Thapalomni C 9641 says, "I'm good. Am I winning today?"
when you say are you winning, what are you talking about? What do you mean? Let me know. Which team are you with? That's the question. That is the bigger question. Which team are you with?
45 says, "Welcome to the Revv Network family, the LMC."
Axiangalola 4845 says, "Welcome to the Revv Network family, Thapalomni C."
The real Argentina. Yeah. For when you talk about that, for a moment, I kind of felt like a bit skeptical. I kind of felt a bit skeptical for a moment, especially after Lionel Messi missed that penalty. I was starting to be a bit skeptical. But then I was like, no, man, I'm forgetting who is this. I'm forgetting which team is playing. I made a mistake and thought it was Argentina. That's why I was worrying. But with Argentina, I don't think you have to worry for now, especially in the group stages. I don't think you should be worrying. I don't think you should be worrying now.
Axiangalola 4845 says, Revv Network family, don't forget to show love by liking the stream.
For now, don't be worried. For now, relax. For now, relax. You are still safe. As much as it's still the group stages and all. I think we can relax right now. Argentina, at least they made up for that goal. That is what I'm saying. Despite missing the penalty, Messi then scored and then made up for that goal. I think we should just kind of forget about it. I know that a lot of us will still be talking about that missed penalty even after today, but I think we should just kind of forget about that goal, basically, that penalty. Yeah, I see a 3-0. Yeah. Most definitely. Also, it might just be a 3-0. Honestly, I think that is most likely gonna be the result. But I see Argentina playing a very slow game. Also,
Example of 48-45 cents. So Messi missed a penalty.
so yeah, he missed a penalty. Unfortunately, he missed that penalty. He missed. I don't know why, but yeah, unfortunately, he missed the penalty. He did. But yeah, he missed the first. I think it was around 10 minutes of the game. I think it was still 10 minutes. It was way too early on into the game when he missed that penalty. It was way too early when he missed that penalty, but yeah, he scored.
Example of 48-45 cents. But my goat can't miss. He missed it on purpose to make scoring a goal more challenging for himself.
You know, you and I are exactly. That is exactly what I said, X. That is exactly what I said. I said that, I literally said that on stream. I said the fact that Messi missed a penalty shouldn't make us think that he's not the good, maybe, or he's not good, or he's not a good player. He doesn't want to be remembered as the guy who scored his, because right now he's breaking the record with most goals in this World Cup. So he doesn't want to break that record with a penalty. He just wanted to do it the right way. He didn't want to do it with a penalty. That's exactly what I said. I literally said that the reason he missed that penalty, it was because he doesn't want to be remembered as the guy who's breaking records because of penalties. No. So I literally said that the reason Messi is missing this penalty is mainly because he did it deliberately. One thing for sure, if Messi scored that penalty, we were still going to be talking about it right now. People were still going to be discrediting the penalty that he scored with. So I think he took I think he took the right decision, honestly. I think he took the right decision. I believe he took the right decision. So yeah, that was the right decision that Messi took. That was the right decision that Messi took. Missing that goal, a proper
People on
decision
EC 9641 says, "You still don't want to put your money?"
I'm never gonna put my money, guys. Honestly, I'm not gonna put my money on football. As much as I might love Messi, I might love football, I might enjoy it, but putting money is that's a totally different story. Unfortunately, I don't think the time for me to do that will come. I don't think the time for me to do that will come. So I don't think so.
Oratile Seleka 1047 says, "My brother, for the first time in my life I say to you, Messi is the greatest player of all time. It's hard saying this, from a die-hard Ronaldo fan."
It is hard. Why is it hard? Why is it hard for you to say that? Messi is the GOAT, Buffett. I think I like the fact that you are admitting already. It is nice to see that we have people who are now starting to admit. I like the fact that you are admitting that Messi is the greatest player of all time. It's honestly not hard. You just have to accept that Ronaldo has a lot of goals and all of that, and he is selfish. You just have to accept, it is similar to staying in a toxic relationship. You basically know what your relationship is like, what your person is like. You know that this one is dangerous. He can beat, he can do all of that, and yet you stay. And then when people question you kind of start to speak good about him. I think this whole situation is the best. You can just love Cristiano Ronaldo and not put Messi in that equation, because those are completely two different goals. You understand? You can do that. You can still do
Axiomalola
that.
4845 says, Oratal, thank you for having the humility to admit that saying that takes nothing from Ronaldo. He's still great, just don't compare him to Messi.
That's exactly what I'm talking about, you know. And it's like X is already in my mind. I think that's because we are Lionel Messi fans. We are kind of like have a telekinesis connection. That is exactly what I was saying when I say that you can admit that Ronaldo is a good player. He is the GOAT to you, but do not compare him with Messi. Do not compare Ronaldo with Messi. Don't do that to Ronaldo. Don't do that to Ronaldo. Guys, Ronaldo, Lukaku, same ship. They are practically the same person. Ronaldo and Lukaku, they are tired. Ronaldo wins against leagues that are, teams that are not that competitive. Saudi, he's playing in the Saudi league, right? Ronaldo is playing in the Saudi league. He plays against. There is no. I think that was one of the reasons why he chose to go to Saudi. He saw that if I go to any other league or any other team, I won't be able to complete my 1,000 goals, whatever. The record that he's trying to push right now. I think it is the 1,000 goals. People are trying to win World Cups. Ronaldo is trying to score 1,000 goals. But nonetheless, if Ronaldo was playing for a competitive league, I think it could have been over a long time ago. I think it could have been over a long time ago. A very long time ago. He is good. Yes, he's okay. But right now, he's just not in the level of Messi. But, I know all the arguments that Ronaldo fans always make. I've heard all the arguments, believe me. I've heard the arguments of... I remember people usually just say that the age gap. I've heard that. Like, I've heard a lot of these arguments and excuses. But what I'm going to tell you is that this performance we are seeing from Messi, Ronaldo can never, he can't do it. But nonetheless, let us just see how many goals. I saw a 3-0 prediction from Tapelo saying that he sees a 3-0. I made the same prediction earlier on, but after how long it took to score the first goal, I kind of started getting a bit skeptical. But then again, I remembered that they still have time and they can still come back stronger. But yeah, I think I'm not gonna scratch that out just yet. I think that's still a bit of a possibility in this game today. So yeah, I'm not gonna rule it out just yet. I think it's still a possibility for him to score. So I'll see you guys after halftime. Actually, not after halftime. 2 minutes before halftime. I'm just gonna take a 5 minutes break, a quick 5 minutes break, and we can continue watching the game. And yeah, let me see. Okay, yeah, you can continue watching the game. It's gonna be back in 5 minutes, and I just need to relax, take a quick water break, and watch my GOAT in peace. So yeah, actually I wanted to leave, but there's a comment coming through.
PewDiePie 604 says, "Are you Argentina?"
Yes, PewDiePie 604. Yes, I am with Argentina, guys. Which teams are you guys supporting? Actually, I'm just a bit curious. If you're not supporting Argentina, which teams are you supporting? Because I thought like a lot of us were actually supporting Argentina, especially in this game. Which other team are you supporting? PewDiePie 604. That's Argentina. If you're not supporting Argentina, then you are basically just taking risks with your. You are just taking risks, basically. That's a risk. Yeah, that's the. I honestly, I am traumatized. Traumatized. Lukaku. I think it's because I didn't expect that. Because remember, I mentioned that I don't watch. I'm just starting to watch football. I think this is my second year or third year. I haven't watched football for that long time. A lot of them I used to hear about them. Some of them they were in games that I used to play, and they were playing better actually. But when I actually got the chance to see Lukaku play live, I was just like, no way, this is actually happening. I was like, no way, this is happening. He kind of reminded me of Modau. The first time I saw Modau, it was similar to the same thing. The first time I saw Modau play, that was like my same reaction. But with Modau, it was worse because there were like emotions attached to it at that time. So yeah, I think that is a bit of trauma that I'm witnessing, and I think I'm gonna see the same also with Ronaldo. But as of now, Lukaku takes the cup. Honestly, I did not expect that, because I saw him literally not doing anything the whole game. Nothing, just walking around, cruising nicely. He was cruising nicely yesterday. PewDiePie604 says that, so are you from Argentina? No, I'm not. No, I'm not from Argentina. I'm from one of the best countries in the world. One of the best countries in the world. And there's like a lot that I can say about my country. There's a lot that I can say about my country. But one of the most important things that I can tell you about my country is that do not judge us based on how our national team plays. My country is good, in everything, in every aspect, in sports. We have sports that we are good at, which is rugby. We are good at cricket. I don't know if we have in athletics and all of that, but I come from South Africa. I don't know why I'm giving you this like long dialogue, long speech. That was not your question. That was not your question. No, I'm not from Argentina. I'm actually South African, proudly South African. Also, or you cannot say Austria, guys. Austria. Are you saying that Austria can take Argentina? I want you to be honest with yourself. Like, sometimes it's important. Admitting is very important sometimes. Me, I like telling the truth. I like telling the truth. Hence, when you see Tunisia play, I tell the truth. I say, this one, I'm not gonna risk it and support Tunisia. I mentioned that because I don't like taking risks like that. This is Argentina, guys. This is Argentina. Let us be honest. It means that you can say that if Argentina, the way you do not like Messi, I think even if Argentina was to play against South Africa, you are gonna bet your money on South Africa, mainly because you don't like Argentina. Don't do that. Sometimes you must just like accept the truth. The truth shall set you free. Ooh. The truth shall set you free. Yeah, I'm trying my best to speak English. This is not private school English, but I'm trying my best. So please do not judge me if I make those types of mistakes. I make them a lot. Wait, I'm literally laughing out remembering how bad Lukaku was and your reaction to it. Eish, that one caught me off guard. That is the thing. That it definitely caught me off guard with Lukaku. I was caught off guard. And that is mainly because I was expecting a lot from Belgium ever since the beginning of that game. I was expecting a lot from Belgium, honestly. I felt like there was going to be a lot. But then again, I saw Lukaku just existing the whole 70 minutes or whatever. So it kind of gave me a lot of stress. But yeah, nonetheless, for now I'm just cool. Today I'm just chill. Today I'm just relaxed. I don't think I'm gonna be feeling that way anytime soon, until Norway and Senegal, maybe. Because for now, these games, we know it's Argentina and Austria. We know that it's most likely gonna be Argentina. Then afterwards, it's France and Iraq. Then we know that it's most likely going to be France. So these are like obvious games that like do not challenge your thoughts and all of that. But I think Senegal, because Senegal is like close to my heart. It's one of my favorite teams. So it's too close it hits close to home. So that I think for now I'm just gonna be chilled. But nonetheless, let me take a quick water break. It is a few seconds before the second half starts. But I'm gonna be back in 2 minutes. I'm just gonna take this quick water break and I'm gonna be back. And we are back to the second half. Last and final half of the game between Argentina and Austria. So I think I was speaking a lot. Earlier on, but I'm just gonna be quiet right now. Until I see another goal. I don't know how long it's gonna be, but I'm just gonna be quiet until I see another goal from Argentina. As of Austria, guys, please protect. Hey, wait. Okay, yeah. As of Austria, protect yourselves by any means. Do not allow yourselves to be heartbroken. I feel for Iraq. Hey, it's too bad. It's too bad. But unfortunately, that's the price you have to pay for the World Cup, you know. That's the price you have to pay for the World Cup. I also feel bad. That is one of the teams that I feel bad for. Iraq. I feel bad for Iraq. Honestly, I also feel bad for them. But that is the price you gotta pay if you wanna get the experience, if you wanna, you know, play in a big stage. When you play in a big stage, it's a problem. But I think I'm reaching way too high when I almost said that maybe they can do something, but I'm just reminding myself that it's not gonna be possible. With Iraq, it's not gonna be possible, honestly. They try. They might try, but I think they will most likely be eliminated. I wanna see that group also. Who else is in that group? Which group is that? Group I. Yo, asses. Looking at this, I'm starting to feel even worse for Iraq. Like Iraq is literally the worst team in that whole group. There's no way. There's Senegal. There's no way for Iraq to. It's done with Iraq. Feeling bad for them is the right call. Honestly, feeling bad for them, that's the right thing to do. There's no way they're gonna survive all of this, honestly. I don't think they'll be able to survive all of this. They cannot survive in that group. In that group, they can't do it. We'll just have to pray for them and hope for the best. We'll just hope for the best. 47 minutes in, an injury already. But you know, the story, if Messi was gonna win, if Messi is to win this World Cup, will definitely be it'll be a great story. It'll definitely be a great story if Messi can, like.
If
we can take it, I'm telling you. I just want them to take the World Cup.
C 9641 says, Kylian Mbappe is the GOAT.
Nah. Mbappe still has a long way to go before we can consider him as the GOAT. There's still a long way to go before we can give him the GOAT status. There's still a very, very, very long way to go. Cannot be that easy. You have to earn the GOAT status, you know. You have to earn it. He has to win a lot of trophies. He has to show not only trophies, he has to also show us that, you know, he knows teamwork, he's a good person, he's a good player, he can assist, he can defend. It's gonna take a lot of years for Mbappe is still young. Mbappe is still young. Look at the people who we are considering the GOATs right now. The GOAT conversation is always around a person who is turning 39, I think, and a person who is 40 something. Mbappe is still in his 20s. So it's still gonna take him a long time to kind of prove himself as the GOAT. I don't think it's that easy. He's not the GOAT. He's not, unfortunately. Yes, he has a World Cup. He's better than Ronaldo. I think you should have said that, Tapelo. You should have said he's better than... Okay. Messi. Offside at least. But Messi still. What's Messi doing? But that's basically what I'm saying. There's still a long way to go. He is better than Ronaldo because he has lifted the World Cup. That's what you could have said. But as of the GOAT, nah, there's still a long way to go. There's still a long way to go before he can be considered as the GOAT. Still gonna be a journey for him. Still gonna be a journey. He has to dedicate a lot more years. Still has to dedicate a lot more years.
648-45 says, Mbappe is a great player, but they don't. Not yet. Not yet, bro. Propelling the C9641 says, Esminitable is also good.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, it's honestly this we are in agreement. I agree with this.
Axianalola
I'm agreeing with this
4845
statement
says,
right
Mbappe is a great player but a GOAT. Not yet, bro.
So yeah, I definitely agree. It's still gonna take a lot for him to be considered as the GOAT. He's a good player, 100%. But it's gonna take years. It's gonna take years for him to be considered as the GOAT. Greatest of all time. I think it's gonna take a lot of years for him to do that. It's gonna take a lot of years for him to kind of get that GOAT status. But if
Depoloni
in time, when the right
9641
time
says,
comes,
Ousmane
his time to
Dembele is
shine will
also
come.
good.
For now, it's time for the actual GOATs to shine. Dembele. Okay. But, you know, I like the fact that you are saying he is good. A lot of players are good, honestly. A lot of players are good. A lot of them. Because look at the quality of players that they were when Ronaldo and Messi started like shining. That was like good quality football. They came through a very tough competition. The competition was way tougher back then, but they still managed to be considered as some of the best players. Ronaldo, I don't like talking about him because of the arrogance, honestly. But yeah, there are a lot of good players. There are a lot of good players, but it takes a lot for you to be considered as the GOAT. A free kick for Argentina. Is it gonna be a corner? Is it a corner? Is it a corner? Throw in. Throw in for Argentina. Welcome back, Sumaya. Welcome back. Welcome back. Yeah, you've been away. You've been away. But yeah. The best team is playing today. One of the biggest teams, one of the most important teams to ever play is playing. And that team is Argentina. Sumaya has been gone, but I think she's okay right now. Are you okay, Sumaya? Are you fine? The last time you left, it was a bit heated. It was a bit heated the last time you left. Are you fine? Are you fine? It's good to see you back, honestly. It's good to see you back here. What am I trying to do? Let's... Okay.
He goes diving in, flying in, when he turns and he's got to bring him down because he's in otherwise. It's a bit rough.
We hustle, we grind, we keep the fire alive. From Lagos street to the global stage. Every clip, every story, we keep the dream alive.
Where was I?
We the future, we the vibe.
It is currently 54 minutes in. And the fact that Argentina hasn't scored another goal is a bit concerning. The fact that they haven't scored yet another goal, that is a bit concerning. That is a bit concerning. But I was just talking earlier on, I said we're gonna have to I'm planning to just especially towards the group stages. I think we should get more. All right. Yeah, I was just checking if you're okay. I want everybody to be okay at the end of the day. I want everybody to be okay. So it's fine. I'm not trying to bring it back. I'm also sorry for bringing it up. But yeah. "55 minutes in." As I was saying, one of the things that is like giving me stress at this point is the fact that Messi still hasn't scored the second goal. I don't want to see Austria. I don't want to see Austria doing what we usually see when a team just relaxes with a 1-0. So yeah, I think it's. Wait, what I'm trying to check something. It reminds me of another game. Which game was it? The last game that I watched, the Egypt game. That was one of my favorite games to watch due to how Egypt kind of kept on extending their lead. Not relaxing. Argentina should have learned a thing or two. They should have learned a thing or two from Egypt. Okay, that is Argentina with the substitution. Let me see. Christian Romero going out for Nicolas Ostamendi. Come on, Argentina. Come on, guys. Ish. But anyways, even if it happens that something happens, that would be it will still be a great thing. But I hope they can. But I know Argentina anyways. To the free kick. 58 minutes in. Right now, Argentina is not playing like a team that's like defending the World Cup. They're not playing like a team that wants to win the World Cup. Because for me personally, this is how I judge teams, by how they play against teams like this. So how will they handle France? I wonder. "60 minutes in."
You should get back into it this year. They're not opening up to you.
I don't like Messi. I'm supporting it. Why don't you like Messi? Guys, why is it like everybody doesn't like Messi? Why is it like it seems like each and every single person does not like Messi? Like, why don't you like Messi? Why don't you like Messi? Why don't you like one of the greatest footballers there is? Why don't you love one of the greatest footballers? Messi is a star. Messi is a star. I think you said you like Ronaldo. I think that's what you said. So it's understandable. But I wonder how you guys are gonna feel when you see Messi take the World Cup again. Okay, Argentina with a run. Argentina can be missing these chances. Argentina missing too many chances right now. Too many. They need to score a second goal. Only one goal.
It was a brilliant move. So many people involved in it. It opens up for Fernandez.
This goalkeeper. But it's an injury. Damn. There's Austria with an injury.
That's acceptable 48, 45 cents. There's no Argentina.
Yeah, but it would be very dangerous if they were if you was to get injured. There would be a problem. It will really impact their performance too much. But it is very evident that Messi is Argentina. Very evident. Imagine the first game is the only person who scored. Again, now it is Messi. It's very risky to put all your eggs in one basket. So what if something was to happen to Messi? What if he gets injured in the middle of the game? What if he gets a red card and he has to miss a couple of games? So it's a problem. Because I like C7, not him. Even he's a star of Argentina, star player. I like his C7. Okay, but at least you're not trying to make excuses like other people. At least you're not trying to bash Messi, saying it's because Messi is not as good or whatever. So yeah, I'll just take it. A lot of times people would be bashing Messi, saying it is because Ronaldo, what, Messi this, Messi that. So if you just like him and it's just like that, that is the best answer I've received so far because of this situation. Even me myself, when I'm asked why I like Messi, I make a lot of explanations, basically. Two substitutions from the Argentinian side. Thiago Alma going out for Julian Alvarez and Lautaro Martinez going out for Nicolas Gonzalez. Two changes.
It's like 7 games of the biggest season. We're really not much else.
64 minutes in. Okay, Argentina. Come on. Come on, Messi. Messi. Is it gonna be a corner kick? Or is it a goal kick? Not supposed to be a corner. Is it a corner? Because I saw the ref. I think I saw the ref touching the keeper. But he didn't. Yeah, but he did. He touched the ball. There is a corner kick. There is a corner kick, ref. Make no mistakes. Make no mistakes.
Every shout, every move, the world's watching us surprising. Revv Network TV.
Yeah. The thing is that for me, honestly, I think Ronaldo is surrounded with a lot of good players. He has a good team. Oh yeah, I remember Di Maria. I think he's retired. Is he still playing, Di Maria? He might be retired because I think he's a bit older now. But yeah, as I was saying to X, the problem here, what I'm seeing so far in this World Cup is that CR7 is like, he's supposed to be a gamer who gets game time after halftime. That is a player that you bring in to change the game. If you put him for 90 minutes, he gets tired very easily at this point. I think he just gets tired and he fails to perform. So when everybody's tired, that is the moment where you are supposed to introduce CR7. At least he can shine. But if you bring him earlier on, when everybody is energetic, when everybody still has a lot of stamina, it becomes very hard for him to perform. I think honestly it has to do with the age. As much as a lot of people do not want to mention the age situation, but I think it has to do a lot with the age. He is getting older. Austria with a try. But I love the fact that Austria is still in this game. I like the fact that they are still here.
He gets himself up there. No, just not enough.
I like the fact that Austria is like not giving up. So if Argentina slips up here, they will regret it, honestly. So they should just make sure that they don't regret this. Because if they do, it's not gonna end well for them.
Takes the captain's armband. Appearance maker, record scorer, 37 now. Next to his longest ever player in the World Cup.
Okay, substitutions from the Uruguay side. Why am I saying Uruguay? Why do I love Uruguay? From Austria. There was a Paul Warner going out for Marko Amutovic and also David Alaba going out for Marco Friedel. Too many Marcos. Similar to Argentina having a lot of who's this? Martinez. Is it Martinez? Yeah, I think there are 3. Let me check if I'm right. But I think Argentina has a lot of some bodies also. Yeah, Martinez. 3 of Martinez's. I really miss to see the legends players appearances. Are legend players like who? Which ones are you talking about? Which ones exactly? Which one do you miss the most? Actually, let me put it that way. One of the saddest things that really hurt me in football is the career of Ronaldinho. The fact that he had to end in a team in Asia somewhere that was not fitting for him. I think I'm sad for Ronaldo because I don't want him to be in that same situation. I don't want to see him in that same situation. So I think maybe after this, many okay. Me, I think it will most likely be that. But there were a lot of good players back then. Come to think of it, there were a lot of players. I think that what made football that fun at that time is that people were not chasing statistics a lot. People were basically just, they loved the game, and yeah, they were not chasing too many goals and all of that. It used to be very nice because right now we measure players based on that a lot, on the number of goals. You know, if you scored too many goals, then you are considered one of the best players. There were players who used to be very good, but not because of goals. Just like Benzema also. Benzema, I think he was one of my. I think he retired also, Benzema, but it's not too It's a bit recent. I think he retired recently, like in the recent years. But he was also one of my my favorite players. Or is he still playing? Oh, he's playing. I thought he retired. It seems like he's playing. No, but I think let me see because I see he plays. He's still playing. Damn. I thought he retired, honestly. He's still playing he's playing in Saudi Arabia. They're saying he's playing in Saudi Arabia. I honestly thought he retired. But they're saying he still plays for Saudi Arabia. They're saying he plays for Al Hilal. Yeah, he's playing in the Saudi Pro League. I think I wanted him to retire. He could have retired, honestly. He could have retired. That was the wisest decision to take. But unfortunately, he's still holding on. 71 minutes in. Argentina still failing to score a goal. After 70 minutes. After 70 minutes, Argentina still hasn't scored. But it said that people are waiting for Messi to score. It said that without Messi, we cannot expect a goal. I see Austria is still fighting Austria. They need a goal. They can upset Argentina if they can just put in one goal, because Argentina is relaxed here. Argentina is way too relaxed for my liking. Ooh. Damn. A missed opportunity from a set piece situation, from a corner kick. Almost a goal. Almost. It's just almost. Instead of saying almost, I want the goal. At least before 80 minutes then.
Yeah, I know how it feels. Happened to myself. Not to go. At least he's got the opportunity to be involved in more. Yeah, great opportunity there. Really easy to get his head up. Nobody trapped the wrong.
Yeah, Ronaldinho was the GOAT. Honestly, Ronaldinho was the GOAT. Now that was the GOAT. Ronaldinho. I kind of failed to understand, I failed to understand why Ronaldinho was not given the same attention and the same love and, you know, the same recognition as Ronaldo is and Messi right now. Ronaldinho was a good, honestly. He was. I don't know a lot about Pele, but I know that Ronaldinho. I know Ronaldinho. I know Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho, I think everybody knows Ronaldinho. Everybody knows Ronaldinho. He was my favorite player also. 75 minutes. Honestly, this performance, it's like Argentina is like doing things differently from other teams. When other teams failed, Argentina was performing well. Now other teams are starting to perform well. Seems like Argentina is not performing well. Okay, who did he touch? I want to see. Yellow card. What happened? Oh, that was a push. Two yellow cards.
No one can be like Ronaldinho.
Yeah. That is honestly X. Okay, just to answer on that one, I think I don't know honestly, because I expected better from Argentina, despite them having Messi as the main person. I feel like at this point they were supposed to be at least capable of creating these chances, because alone Messi cannot defend. He cannot do anything. He needs the team. So I don't know why they are so relaxed. I do not know. Because the first game, it was so much. It was such a nice teamwork. That was the only reason why I enjoyed the first Argentina game, because it was teamwork. They were passing, basically dishing him passes, nice passes to score. But right now, I don't know. It's like they want him to create his own opportunities and his own chances. And this is gonna be very bad. This 1-0, honestly, I do not trust. I never get relaxed when I see a team leading 1-0, despite who they are. It doesn't matter if you are Argentina. I get very worried when I see this. I get very worried when I see 1-0, because anything, like literally anything can happen. Anything can happen. There's still more than 10 minutes left. So I'm a bit worried about Argentina. This is disappointing performance. And I'm starting to be a bit skeptical if they'll be able to take this World Cup, this one that we are in. This one that is full of surprises. I doubt. Suma says that no one can be like him. Ronaldinho, he's so humble with cool skills. I reel him. Yeah, he used to. I think that is one of the things that made him great, as the fact that he knew his way around the football. He really knew his way around the football, but nonetheless, yeah, I guess we'll just have to miss him, because I think we gotta. That's why I don't like this situation we are in right now, where we see some of these best players now being older, having to retire and all of that, because it's gonna take time before we can get any players who will most likely fill their shoes. It's gonna be a while till we find players like that. So I think this is one of the saddest realities we are kind of faced with right now. A lot of players are just not capable anymore, and we are gonna have to now start learning new players, start stressing about new players, and also it's gonna be a problem. Sometimes Messi becomes greedy, like Hakimi from Morocco. The problem I saw with Messi is that the time he was attacking, and I'm not saying this because I'm trying to protect Messi. Let me just put it out there. The time I saw him attacking, he was literally attacking alone. There was nobody to pass balls to him, basically. You should watch when Messi tries to attack. Usually we don't see the other players attacking with him or just getting in position. So that is the problem. In that situation, we are forced to just try and score. But I think Hakimi is worse. Hakimi is a bit worse, but at least they won. At least they won. The only way for Argentina to win, it's gonna take a lot of teamwork. But the fact that Austria is like grabbing on. And now we're gonna start talking about the penalty, that if Messi hadn't missed that penalty, it could have been 2-1 Too much. It's too much. It's too much. It's too much. It's too much. It is currently 80 minutes. 1 Argentina, 0 Austria. Ooh, Austria inside of the penalty box. That is a nice save.
Good looking. Both ways, defensively, quick. Really nice football. I think.
Who are they substituting? Who are they substituting? Who are they substituting? Let's see. I see Argentina with the substitution.
Remember, no, get yourself back. Understandably a better crowd.
Facundo Medina going out for Nicolas Tagliaco. There are too many Nicolas in this. Too many Nicolas. Nicolas this, Nicolas that. There are two. Okay. There's also Rodrigo, the Paul going out for Leandro Paredes. I think it's two changes from Argentina.
It's just cool. Not offended by concepts.
It will most likely end at 1-0. It might just end like this. It might end the way it is right now, unfortunately for us. Unfortunately for us, it might end the way it is.
Yeah, but they're not managing to get that ball into Matsovic's feet, so they should be looking to try and get it.
82 minutes in. Ooh. Austria, you're wasting a lot of time, Austria. You're wasting a lot of time. And that will only affect you guys. It's not gonna affect Argentina. Wasting time like this can only affect Austria. It's not gonna affect Argentina in any way.
Three.
83 minutes in.
I think they've got Gregory standing up there against Martinez. He's much bigger than it. Maybe some backwards up to his chest and get him out of the mix round him. Do something different. Keep trying to play the way through and he's get them anyway.
Forced to play the ball back. That's the problem. Austria is way too relaxed. It's like they are Argentina and Argentina is Austria. Okay, Sumer says that I want Portugal. Portugal, I think a lot of us at this point are currently waiting for Portugal. I think a lot of us are waiting for Portugal at this point. We want to see, a lot of us are looking forward to Portugal, but I think it's gonna be playing tomorrow against Uzbekistan, and it's gonna be an easy game for them. Honestly, it's gonna be an easy game for them. But yeah, I think a lot of us are really looking forward to that game between Portugal and Uzbekistan. We just want to see how he's gonna perform. Honestly, even me, I'm just looking forward to that. I just want to see how they will perform. X says that these big teams and the unbeatable monsters, they were hyped up as if opposing teams can hold defensive discipline and take their chances. These big teams are very beatable. Yes, and we've seen a lot of that. We've seen that. Like, I think that is the biggest lesson in this World Cup. It is the biggest lesson in this World Cup that, you know, it is possible to take on these teams. Argentina missing opportunities twice, but I think it's possible. Honestly, I think it's possible. The Ivory Coast match was just a bit impressive for me. It was very impressive. The Germany and Ivory Coast, and I think, which team again was it? Ivory? Oh, I think it's the Belgium and Iran. Yes, the game between Belgium and Iran. That one was also one game that was so interesting. And with Ivory Coast, I still feel like they slipped up. Honestly, they had that game. They literally had that game. There was a slip up that they made, and then it ended up costing them the game. But I think they had that game. Honestly, if they could have just, like you said, kept the discipline, they could have had that game. So they became too sloppy. I don't know. Suma says that I was shocked when I knew what happened to Uruguay and Cape Verde. I can't believe that Cape Verde can. I was surprised. 2 goals. I remember when they had like when they had this score. When I saw, you know, the first game against Spain, right? It was Cape Verde versus Spain. When I saw Cape Verde holding them to a 0-0 draw, I was like, you know, this is pure luck. Maybe Cape Verde today was just lucky, but then they managed to score 2 goals. I was like, well, this team, I think we are undermining a lot of teams. I think we have a problem of undermining a lot of teams, and they have a lot to prove. Basically, in this World Cup, they just came to prove to us that they belong here. They also belong here. They are also part of the conversation. Because I thought it was gonna be done with Cape Verde. Honestly, I thought their luck had run out. But 2-2. That one was an unexpected performance for me. It was unexpected. 87 minutes in, 3 minutes until the end of this this very slow-paced second half. They fight with Spain, also a draw. Very nice players from that is like the surprise. With Spain, I thought they were lucky. Honestly, when they held Spain to a draw, I was like, Cape Verde is lucky. They will most likely lose their next game. But then again, they managed to do that also against Cape Verde, and not only that, they scored also. I was like, this team might just be dangerous. We need to give them credit. That was nice from them. That was nice football. That's nice football from Cape Verde. I'm surprised. I was surprised, honestly. I was surprised. This second half is taking too long, and goalless second half, honestly. A bit disappointing performance. We'll just be happy that Messi scored. So we are approaching the action. This is where the action usually comes in, especially in matches like this. When it is the end of the game, I want to see how many, because it is 89 minutes actually. Argentina also has a proper goalkeeper. It also has a proper goalkeeper.
Try and do something different to get back in the game. Commit some forward, put our defenders up front. Squeeze us.
Okay, Argentina. The problem I'm seeing right now is like everybody wants to give the ball to Messi, despite the fact that there are other people there that are available. Everybody just wants to give the ball to Messi. Austria forcing Argentina to fall back. Okay, a nice through ball from Argentina. 5 minutes of added time.
They've managed the game fairly comfortably, haven't they? They've not really had any
5 minutes of added time. Let us see. Wanna see if there are gonna be any surprises in this 5 minutes. I need to answer this call quickly. So yeah, free kick for Argentina. Wait. What is that? A hug. Did the referee not see that hug from Argentina? Argentina needs to stop playing the ball back like this, especially at this time. Yellow card. Yellow card for Argentina. They need to stop playing the ball back like this. Three minutes left. 3 minutes left until the end of the game. Free kick again for Austria outside of the penalty box. They need to take these chances. They need to take these chances and just go hard.
free kick.
Austria. Ooh, Austria. Ooh, that was nice one from Austria. That's what I'm talking about. You see now that Argentina is relaxed. They are gonna pay the price. They need to be very careful at this point of the game. Very careful. Come on, Austria. I don't want Austria to win, but I see them putting pressure, putting a bit of pressure. Counter attack. Lionel Messi. Messi with an assist, and it's a saved by the keeper. Again. Messi again. Saved. Lionel, what is going on? What? Guys, I think from now on I'll just admit that Messi is the GOAT. I'll just admit that Messi is the freaking GOAT. Fighting the way that he fought for that goal, honestly. The way that he fought for that goal. Messi is the GOAT. He's the GOAT. They fight with Spain also. Okay, yeah, I read. Messi is the GOAT. I think we should just give it to him. He is the greatest player of all time so far. The way he fought for that goal after so many rebounds, so many chances. He assisted the came with a run, passes the ball, and again goes to be the one that scores that goal. At exactly 95 minutes. This was a fight. This was a fight. This was a fight. I don't think they expected this, honestly. Look at where the keeper is.
There's 120 seconds for his country.
Messi, the African goat, puts Argentina 2 goals ahead. But it's over, Revv. Argentina again with an attack. The ref is not looking to end the game. And it is a foul. Is this going to be a free kick? I think it's going to be a free kick. Free kick outside of the penalty box. Let us see what this one will be. 100-year-old Messi fan. Okay, that's nice. So yeah, that is the end of this game between Argentina and Austria. Argentina scoring their second goal of the match a minute before stoppage time, right? So huge congratulations to Argentina for this win. Congratulations to Messi also, the GOAT. Messi is literally the GOAT. I just want to give a shout out to everybody that tuned in today. Thank you so much to all of you guys that have been here. Thank you so much to Adam. Adam was the first person to Adam was actually the first person to come through today. He came through very early on, and yeah, congratulations to Adam. There's also Ronaldo, and then there's Tape Lomunisi, there's X Sumaya, Oratile Seleke, there is Yusuf, there is Kendi Khan, there is what's this? Dijon. So I want to give a special shout out to you guys for coming through also. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time. I'll see you guys next time. Basically, there is a very interesting game that I'm really looking forward to. But nonetheless, next up we have France and Iraq. Next up, that is the game that we have. We have France and Iraq, and the stream has already been scheduled. Basically, that stream has already been scheduled. So yeah, you can head over there. So thank you so much. I see that you are back also, Adam. Thank you so much for pulling through. And with that said, I'm just gonna prepare for that live stream, and I will see you guys later on. I'm good, by the way, Adam. I'm good. I'm doing great. I'm very happy of the results that we had. But I'll see you guys later on for the live stream if you guys will be available. As of now, let me set up. Let me take a quick break. Yeah.
We the future. We